Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chukwemeka. New subscribers, please do. Those who are consistent subscribers, thank you very much. And I thank you for your loyalty. One thing there is that you will never regret being a part and parcel of this fellowship. I always call it a fellowship. Actually, today I just want to talk about a lot of issues that are, would I say, making rounds back home in Nigeria. And not only that, it is a very burning issue, but it has really becoming a very disturbing trend. What I mean is that a lot of times you see news of people, especially men folks, going around probably the cities. You call it Abuja, you call it Lagos, you call it Port Harcourt, and different cities looking for ladies that they will, would I just say, they will kidnapped. Rather, I would just call it relationship kidnappers. They will go on just to get people into a relationship and lie to them that they are not married. These are full-fledged married people with families, with kids. So probably their kids might be somewhere in the southeastern part of the country or anywhere in the country, in a particular place. But they just go around looking for looking for ladies that are financially independent, just to like pitch on them, or like parasites, just be sucking the money. And I heard of one that even got to a stage where they got married, and even during what's it called, during the wedding, they even married during the wedding. It now resurfaced that he's actually married with kids, and these are kind of people that once they want to go back to their other family or the kids, the original kids or family rather, they'll kind of give excuses of maybe I'm just going for a business errand, or I'm just going to visit parents and all that kind of thing. And to really not, well, I just say it's something that gets me so cranky and so angry is the fact that sometimes it's a connival. They'll just connive with the family, with a larger family, with their parents, even the wife they married. Because you can't tell me that the family, the original family, don't know that they're into all this, that they're playing this scheme, this scam. You understand? And these are people that will just have traditional marriage sometimes. Even some people went as far as doing traditional marriage. They even go to churches to have their marriages ordained in the church. You could just see the effrontery of evil, the way the evil people could, the extent they could go to perpetuate whatever evil they have in mind. And sometimes these people that are the victims, the ladies that got themselves into these, they will be left shattered. They probably must have spent all their money. And apart from the money of a thing, at least the trust that they bestowed on the person, a long built trust that they felt the person is theirs, their husband. It's really, one person really described it as a murder. It is a murder. And if there's a way the legislation, not even here in Australia or even in Nigeria alone, but the worldwide, the way there is cybercrime legislation, once you're a scammer, if you're caught as a scammer, you'll be dished out a commensurate punishment. It should be like that. Because you can't just like pretend, live in a pretext that you're not married and you get into a relationship with an innocent person. And later on, all through the while, you have something on ulterior motive. At the end of the day, you disappear. That is criminal. That is not the only criminal is murderous, because the person, you could kill the person could develop high blood pressure, the person could faint and die. A lot of times people do things carelessly, and I beg your indulgence, men particularly. I'm a man. I'm just talking at that level of man to man. Can we have sense? What do you really benefit? What does it benefit you to go on to divorce someone's daughter? Or what is there for you to benefit? How can you have that kind of calculated mindset to do that? What does that really gives you let me just ask, what does that gives you? Being someone who hoodwink people, who swindle people, who gets people swept off their feet, and that really entices you, and it gives you joy, it gives you fulfillment. While you have a mother, you have a daughter, or you have a wife at home. It's high time for people to change. And it's just that there's nothing that's working in that country, Nigeria. Their leadership so stupid and corrupt. Sorry, I don't swear, I rarely swear on my video, but I'm taking this as an exception. These guys are moronic, lame non-entities that now became, I don't know how manage. I don't know how to win the goodwill. It's not even the goodwill of the people, because sometimes the election has been stolen. They impose themselves on the people. There's no will of the people there. And it's the docility. It even makes people, the fellowship, the subjects, the people in Nigeria, most of them are docile. They follow it sheepishly because all their aura, that the sense of responsibility, sense that they are being deceived, deluded, led to a pit, hasn't really hit them. If it has hit them, they will now revolt and start saying, "Oh, this is wrong." So it's high time we start saying things right. It's high time we start saying things right. If not, this will be a very, very evil place to live. You can't just live in a country where people take different kind of forms. Some people will be ghosts, and some people will be human beings. And you'll be dining with ghosts, thinking that you are with a human being. At the end of the day, the person disappears. He's not your husband. He's somebody else's husband. And that goes on and on like a cycle. No one is speaking out. So it's wrong. It's very, very wrong. And I pity those people who are into this, because you will receive your recompense. You will receive your nemesis. Nemesis is sure. Because some people don't believe that they're gonna be hit by nemesis. You're gonna be hit by nemesis. That's why sometimes when problem starts getting you so derailed and getting you so very much shattered, you start saying, "Oh wow, where did it come from?" All this kind of things. Start being desperate. Start asking questions that is devoid of any reasoning, because you should put yourself in that person's shoes before you do that. If the shoe pinches you, well, you learn how not to pinch another person's, or now place the person in that kind of shoe that pinches you. I'm tired of all this. We should always leave example. Men folks should leave example. Leave an example. I don't want to say it's gender. It's just gender. There's no gender driven thing there, but it's mainly men. Men don't do that. Men do that. I've never seen a lady that does that. Any lady that does that, probably she must have been a professional. Maybe she's so promiscuous, and I don't think they will have that patience. But a man that will have that, a man will have, even a serious man don't have that kind of patience. Why would you just pretend for a long time to be somebody's husband? Just at the end of the day, God, I'm short of words. That's bad.